welcome to Getting to Good Enough. I'm Shannon Wilkinson.
And I'm Janine Adams. We're here for practical and fun conversations about living with more ease and way less stress.
Yep, we're all about embracing progress over perfection. So grab a tasty beverage and let's get started. Hey, Janine.
Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
Good. I'm great. I got up early and I saw a beautiful sunrise this morning. So that was really nice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, the sunrises are happening a little later now, right?
Right. And I haven't seen one in ages because I haven't been getting up that early. But this morning I got up really early and before the sunrise. So I watched the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is definitely one of the perks of your apartment.
Right. Yeah. And it is, being so high and facing east. Right. And floor to ceiling windows. It's all a nice recipe for a pretty sunrise. And I think it rained last night, or maybe it was even raining this morning. And so the colors were crazy. It was great.
But also sailors take warning, right? Red skies in morning, sailors take warning.
Yeah.
But it's St. Louis, it's the Midwest. Like your weather changes all the time anyway.
Right. And it's always red sky in the morning if you're up early enough, really. I mean, that's what the sunrise looks like to me.
Yeah.
I have a billion pictures of red skies on my phone.
Well, do you ever share them on social media?
I did this morning on my Facebook page. I posted, I think, 5 of them.
Wow. Not 5 different ones, 5 pictures from this morning.
Correct. In one post, not 5 different posts of 5 different pictures, but I date stamped them. I put a caption of the time. That's what I meant when I said date stamped. And
I was going to say, this sounds like getting really technical here.
It was all today. I didn't need a date stamp. But I just wanted to share because it was so pretty.
Well, that's nice. It's funny because I used to share stuff like that online all the time. And I took a break from social media. And I'm sort of having a hard time getting back into it. Like, should I post this or not? And then I sort of end up not posting it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't post very often. Occasionally I'll share things that I think, like there was a job opportunity at the botanical garden that came across my feed that would have been perfect for the right person. So I shared that. But I'm just remembering that a long time ago, I went with you to the ER when you fell and hit your head. And we were waiting for a CT scan, I think. And you were posting on social media about it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that now? No way.
No. Yeah. I mean, I think
it was a different time.
It was this was more than 10 years ago.
Dozen years ago.
Yeah. And did you say a dozen years ago?
I did, but I think it was more than that, actually. I think it was 15.
No, it
was 2013.
Yeah, it was July 2013. So it was
a dozen years ago.
A dozen years ago, as you say.
Doesn't everyone talk like that?
Fourscore.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think I posted a picture of the CT machine.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that now.
I know.
And then I think we drove home. I think you drove home.
Yes.
Since I had a concussion.
Right.
That necessitated a trip to the ER and a CT scan. And close to my home, there was a street sign that said bump because there was a speed bump in the road. And I made you stop so I could get out and take my picture under the sign that said bump. So it was pointing to my head.
Right. I bet you I could dig that. We could dig that picture up.
I'm sure it's online.
Maybe
it
was. I do remember that. And it was like 3 in the morning. I'm like, what? We're stopping for a picture? Okay. Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just saw this really cool thing that we have swifts that have started nesting in the chimney of a church in our neighborhood.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
every evening at about 10 to 8, they start swirling. They all start gathering at the church. And so all these, it's got to be thousands. I don't
Oh,
know.
wow.
I mean, it's a lot. Certainly many, many hundreds start flying around in circles over the church. And then at, it's been happening like at 8:11, they start going into the chimney, and it's like this huge flock of birds starts funneling down into the chimney. And it's wild to watch, and it's so amazing. I got really good video of it. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Should I post this?
Did you post it?
No, but now I will.
No, you will.
It's really,
I want to see it.
Yeah, it's something. And, but it's really funny to like how far things have shifted, like how far on the other continuum I've been. And that also means that I don't spend a lot of time on social media looking at other people's stuff, which has been really nice. That used to provoke a lot of comparisonitis.
Yeah, there's that feeling you can get when you experience comparisonitis, that which really sounds like a disease, like a little close to like peritonitis.
Yeah.
But,
diverticulitis.
Right. Yeah. It's not super healthy or fun, and it's also a big waste of one's emotional energy. And so forth.
Absolutely. But it's so easy to do. I have, clients talking about it all the time of, that they feel like they're not doing enough, or, their life is not what it should be because they're looking at other people's outsides. They're comparing their insides to other people's outsides. And I mean, I would hope by now we all sort of know, at least consciously, rationally, that people are curating their sort of best possible life on social media.
Right. Even I tidy up before I take a picture of something that I'm going to post.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say even I because I think of myself as so imperfect, but I'm not going to put the dirty Kleenex in the picture. But I'm just looking at one.
Like,
sorry.
Why do you have a dirty Kleenex? And that's what came to mind.
Well, because I had one right here in front of me. So, so we need to remember that what's not in the picture. Or like I think we maybe already spoken about the way our cameras are situated. You can't see that I have a super messy desk at the moment.
Right.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. But we don't have to show it. But also just imagine when you see us on this podcast, if you're watching the video version, just know that I have a not dirty, but messy desk. Do you, Shannon?
Yes, I do have a messy desk.
Yes.
That has been on my list for weeks to clear off.
Oh, I've been cleaning it off each night after we talked about that in an episode.
Yeah.
So that's helpful, but it gets messy super fast. Yeah. One thing I wanted to share, because I've never been a big Instagram person. I've never really, I don't know. It's never really grabbed me, but I go on there probably once a day now, and this is what I do, and it makes me happy. So I have like 4 accounts that I like a lot, and 3 of them are dog related, and 1 is wool related. And I just click on the little search magnifying glass, and my most recent searches come up, and I just click on each of those 4 because they're always right at the top. Oh. And I watch, and these are people who post daily usually. Right. And I enjoy the video, and then I'm done. And I don't scroll through the feed.
Oh, that's really interesting. So you
Works for
are
me.
really just looking at what you want to look at and ignoring
Mm-hmm.
your feed altogether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I have noticed that since I've been off a lot of social media and coming back to it, Instagram is just full of ads and sponsored content. And it's really funny. I'll find myself like looking at something and being like, who is this? Do I follow this person? And not even realizing that it's sponsored content, that
Yeah.
it's essentially an ad. And I have to say, I have discovered some people that I want to follow that way, but also it puts a lot of stuff into my feed that I don't care about. So I love
Right.
that. So you're like going on Instagram to, it sounds like, specifically feel good by looking at things that you want to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly right. Like We Rate Dogs. Do you know We Rate
I
Dogs?
love We Rate Dogs.
It's the
Love it.
happiest. Yeah. So I always look at We Rate Dogs, and maybe, they post more than once. So I usually have a few videos to look at. And there's there's a person in the dog fostering community, Isabel. Is that her name? What's her name? Simon Sitz is her handle. And she's delightful. And she does really great things. So I like to see what her most recent foster dog is up to and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I know there's a third one, but I couldn't tell you what it is. How about that?
You like it.
I know. It's Tiki, who was Isabel's foster dog, who got adopted.
Oh.
Her adopted to an influencer. So Tiki has his own account.
That's awesome. Sounds like T is now an influencer as well.
Oh, he is. His story is amazing, though. So he deserves all the good things. So that's how it works for me for Instagram. With Facebook, I see my feed a little bit more. And boy, the ads. I mean, they're targeted ads, but it really makes you careful about makes me careful about what I spend any time on. Because if I click on a Facebook ad, which I usually never do, it just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so interesting. It's like, I've turned off all of the following stuff that I can in terms of like on my browsers and everything, so that like Instagram or Facebook can't follow me from the app to the browser to, wherever and scrape information about me. I mean, I also feel like my phone's listening. So whatever I talk about shows up in my feed too. It's weird because they show me ads for things that I already got. I was researching garden hoses because I needed a new garden hose. And then like...
Glamorous.
Yeah, I know. I only the fanciest things for me. And then, I buy a garden hose and then all of a sudden my feed is full of garden hoses. Like, no, dude, I already bought one.
Yeah, I don't need another one.
Yeah.
You don't buy more extra garden hoses.
And also don't give me like buyer's remorse telling me that there's all these other amazing garden hoses that I could have bought. Right. I like mine.
It's such a great basic thing to buy that you really don't need more ads for. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It takes some navigating. I have groups on Facebook that I also go to mostly, rather than going through my feeds. That couple groups that three, one of which is YNAB, the YNAB fans group.
Yeah.
And so I check on those a lot, and that gives me pleasure. Although I could definitely use to spend less time on Facebook. It's become a habit that I just click over there when something else is taking too long. I'll click over to
like
Facebook.
In between things, or like you.
Yeah. I got to work on that.
Because you end up spending more time on Facebook than you want to be?
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly why.
Yeah. Clearly, I fit in the demographic that they're after, of people who get sucked in by reels. And that's why everyone is like so into the video content. I think that's what they're called on Facebook. I don't even know.
I think they are too. I'm not sure.
But I've basically only been going on Facebook for this podcast. And I open Facebook and there's a video and I start watching it, and then I go into a tunnel of videos that's really hard to get out of.
Yeah. And you know the ones that get me? I can't believe I watch these. It's like police chases or body cam from police officers.
Okay, that's the second time you almost made me do a spit take.
I know. I'm success. A new measure of success.
Yeah.
When your monitor actually gets wet, I will have succeeded.
Well, you're going to owe me a new mic the first time it really happens.
These things will go on forever and you can't stop watching. Because, like a police chase, you got to see how it ends.
Right.
And so,
oh God,
yes,
what
I
if
did
it's
not click on those?
Like the OJ, the world's slowest police chase?
Sometimes it is really slow.
I can't believe that's what you're looking at.
Not very often, but they come in. And then the other ones are all these videos of what people call Karens, right? Acting horribly, which makes me unhappy. Why would I watch that?
That's so funny. That is not what's in my reels.
Yeah, what's in your reels?
Mine are, for whatever reason, improv swing dancing.
Was not expecting that.
No.
Also, that sounds delightful.
It is so amazing to watch. I think is it Western swing? No, not Western swing. I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. But there are people that gather together regularly, and like I think they do pre-choreographed routines that they've practiced. And then they have these improv where they get put together with a partner that is not their regular partner. And then they're given a song, but they don't know the song until it starts playing. And then they dance. And it's phenomenal. Of course, I'm probably seeing the best of the best.
Oh, sure.
It's so fun to watch. They're amazing. And I can spend a lot of time watching those videos.
Wow. Is there a way for you to share, like if I wanted to get that into my stream, how could I start?
Oh, yeah.
What would I search on?
I don't know offhand because it just shows up in mine, but I can definitely figure it out and we can put it in the show notes.
Show notes. Excellent. Because it sounds way better than police chases.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's that. And then also Graham Norton clips.
Oh, yeah. They end up in mine too.
I love Graham Norton clips.
Yeah. They're always good.
Yeah.
And I get some fine dog and cat videos too.
Yeah. I do get some of those.
Are always welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Did you tell me that your aunt has a special social media strategy?
I don't think it's a strategy so much as somehow she has just, Sarah, it's a social media serendipitous experience. Her Facebook feed is so well curated that I'll visit her, and I feel like I should tell people she's 96 years old and is super sharp, still like beats the pants off of me at cards regularly. When I visit her, every morning we do our homework, which is the crossword puzzle, and I'm just there to help on any more contemporary stuff. But she does the whole thing herself mostly.
In pen?
In pen. Yeah.
Nice.
In pen. And then we will just look at her Facebook feed and just like scroll through, and it's full of the art that she loves. Like she follows all of these accounts that are like Van Gogh accounts. So, Van Gogh paintings will show up. And it'll have some interesting story about the Van Gogh painting. And she lives in California now, but grew up in Oregon. And so she follows all these like historical Oregon accounts. And so all this interesting Oregon history will show up. And she follows she loves, dog and cat and baby video, and baby animal videos. And so all these super delightful animal videos show up, and there's nothing in her feed that is objectionable.
No, oh, that's wonderful. Nothing negative. No, nothing to make her angry. That's
No.
good. Or jealous. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's so it's
she could teach lessons on that, right? She probably could teach a lot of lessons.
Yeah. And it's really funny. At first, I was like, really? You want me to like look at your Facebook feed with you? And then it was so delightful.
Yeah.
It just feels like a I don't know, like a jukebox of fun things that are just going to pop up.
Yeah. And I wonder how, the algorithm's all about what you're focusing on. So what you spend a little time on, what you linger on. So I guess maybe we could all, if we're spending time on social media, try to accomplish that.
Yeah. Well, and I think part of it is that she only follows people who she really knows in real life. Like I joined Facebook, almost 20 years ago.
Right.
And, there's people, maybe I knew them at some time. I don't remember their name. I don't remember how I know them or if I knew them or why we're connected or anything. And so it would be an interesting exercise to really curate my friend list to actual friends or, people that I want to have a connection with. And be careful of what I click on.
Yeah, because there's all these, pages that get put in front of you that you didn't follow or meet. And like, for example, I love the TV show The Gilded Age on HBO.
Oh,
And I joined the Gilded Age fan page or whatever, but all these Gilded Age mansion pages keep coming up, which is great. I like looking at that. There's lots of things like that. I get lots of St. Louis old houses because of my interest in old houses. So stuff without any effort in terms of following things, stuff just keeps getting put in front of me. And I know I could be better about hiding things. Actually, that's maybe what I want to do is hide stuff I don't want to see. I've done a pretty good job over the years of that. So I don't see too much. I mean, I do like the police chases. But so I can't, although I'm probably better off without
You
them.
are a big fan of like first responder television programs. So I
just started rewatching The Rookie this weekend.
Oh, from the beginning?
Yeah. I recommend it. Yeah.
I was sort of thinking since I'm going to have a lot of time on the couch coming up with my second shoulder surgery with my left shoulder getting done this time, that I've been thinking, I need to like have a show to watch.
Yeah.
And I hadn't thought of The Rookie. I was thinking of Station 19. Because I
a lot
love
less
that show
gunfire.
so much.
That's so good.
Yeah.
There's a lot less gunfire in Station 19, which is good.
Yeah. Since I'll
be
probably be spending a fair amount of time sleeping in front of whatever show I'm watching.
Right. And if you're rewatching something, you don't have to worry so hard about falling asleep.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy to brainstorm. There may be shows I've binged that you haven't, although I'm pretty sure we talk about what we're binging.
Yeah. The series that I watched with my right shoulder surgery a couple years ago was A Million Little Pieces. Is that? Which was perfect. There was drama, there was humor. It was like not super stressful. It sort of didn't matter if I slept through part or most of an episode.
Right.
So it's nice to have something to think about.
Yeah, and you have some time to plan.
But but anyway,
it'd be better than scrolling through Facebook while you're recuperating.
Yeah,
it would be better to mindfully binge watch something if that isn't an oxymoron.
Yeah, it does seem like an oxymoron, but also good way to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So yes, getting back to social media and comparisons, I think being careful who you follow
Mm-hmm.
in terms of if you're prone to feeling bad about comparing yourself to others
Right.
can be good.
Yeah, I think so. Not feeling like it's a problem, but letting it be okay. Like if you notice that you feel bad every time a particular um, uh, person or, what am I trying to say?
It
No,
depends if you're talking about maybe a page or
yeah, a
I
profile
think
was the word I was trying to come up with.
okay.
If a particular profile comes into your feed, um, you can unfollow, hide. I think on Facebook you can mute for a period of time, like 30
30
days. And
days.
I know when I was active on Facebook during political seasons, during presidential election and stuff, I would mute a lot. And particularly people who were stressing me out, who
Right.
I felt compelled to argue with every time something came up from them.
Oh, right.
And I didn't want to live my life like that. But what I would do is I think you have the option to hide someone or particular profile for 30 days, and then I would notice if it popped back into my feed and I didn't mind it or I didn't notice that it had popped in, then it was fine. But if like I immediately got stressed out as soon as it popped in my feed, then I would unfollow, like for real, or unfriend or even block in some cases, just to make sure that my feed worked for me, not what I thought it should be or what because I think it's easy to fall into that trap. Like, oh, I should be following these news sites or these political sites or, these activists or whatever. And I feel like if that is stressful, that it might be easier to do those things separately. Like keep your social media as a happy place for you.
Yeah.
And, seek news elsewhere. Or as I just suggested to a client, create a second Instagram profile that only follows the news and politics and things you care about. So you can have one that you log into as your, happy place that has all the things that, make you smile, that you're really interested in, that inspires you. And then one where you can get the news or the updates or whatever that you feel like you want to stay on top of.
Yeah, use it like a news feed. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a really great idea. Yeah, because feeling bad is not what it's about. Pay attention. If you're going on social media for information or entertainment, pay attention to how you're feeling. And if you feel bad, then it's time to curate your feed or maybe take a break.
Right.
From social media. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember the other thing that really helped when I was reducing my social media was not having my phone by my bed.
Oh, right. You're a big
I was
believer in that.
Yeah, I would. I thought you were going to say that I'm not a believer, but that I had a big habit of picking up my phone first thing in the morning and doom scrolling and like getting stuck in that time warp for way longer than I wanted to. And I don't do that anymore because my phone charges across the room and I don't pick it up until I'm well into my morning routine. And it makes it a lot easier to sort of remove access to it.
Right. It's a supportive thing to do for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For a bunch of reasons, probably. I mean, they'd say it's having your phone out of the bedroom or not next to your bed is beneficial. Mine's next to my bed because it's my alarm clock. But I mean, it wouldn't have to be. I could change that if I wanted to.
Right. Yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't.
and for me,
have-
it would be helpful to have it across the room, even as my alarm clock.
Oh, so you'll get out of bed.
So I have to get out of bed to turn it
Right.
off.
Right. Yeah, we're wired differently, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's really useful to consider why you're going on social media, what your purpose is. You know, are you using it for connection? What are you hoping to gain? And then making sure that your feed reflects that,
Right.
you know, if you're looking for connection, that you're friends with or following people that you want to be connected with. If you're looking for inspiration, you're following accounts that inspire you, people that inspire you. And then there are no shoulds. Like,
Yes.
you don't have to follow accounts that you don't want to. You can, you know, if you have a relative that you can't unfriend, you can mute them, and you don't have to see what they're posting if it's upsetting to
Right.
you. And that it really, even though their goal is to get ads in front of your eyes, our goal needs to remain that it's for what we want it to be. Like,
Right.
to not feel like we're falling prey to what they're trying to do, to keep using it in ways that support us.
Excellent. I agree.
Well, we would love to hear from you, our listeners. How do you use social media? Do you have any helpful tips about how to help it be more inspirational, more fun, more enjoyable for you? Where do you get stuck with it? You can let us know on social media at Getting to Good Enough on Facebook and Instagram. Also on YouTube. I keep forgetting the whole YouTube connection, but we're there
Right.
too. That's a great place to have a conversation about this episode. And you can find us at gettingtogoodenough.com, or you can email at gettingtogoodenough@gmail.com. And you can call and let us know your thoughts about social media, and where you get stuck with it and where you feel like you're really thriving with it at 413-424-GTGE. That's 4843. Thanks for joining us on Getting to Good Enough. We hope you heard something that makes your life just a little bit easier. If you did, leave us a review or share this with someone who's looking for their own version of good enough.
Thanks for listening. See you soon. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you for memorizing that.
I know. I feel really good about it. I feel like I'm like growing neurons.
Yay.